All right, do you guys see that it's recorded now?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So I'm going to record this session so that other people can watch it whenever they want. So Padlet is an ed tech tool that you can access on the web, and it's another collaboration tool. It's very, very simple, and it gives you a lot of power with creating the interface because you can create all different types of Padlets. So I'm going to show you what I did. So you would go to padlet.com, padlet.com, and you can create your free account. All right. And I think the free account will let you create like up to three Padlets. Um, but you can delete them and then, you can create more. So just keep that in mind with the free account. You don't need to pay for the upgrade. So this is what a Padlet looks like. I'm just going to show you kind of what it looks like, and then I'll show you how I created this. But this Padlet here is like a wall. So you can use this to display maybe like a writing prompt or do now prompt or any kind of prompt that you want to spark a conversation with your kids. Or you can even use it like for check in progress, maybe as an exit ticket. So what I'm going to do is in order to create this, let me go back. You would click, after you log in and create your account, you would click make a Padlet. And you have all these different types of Padlets you can create. You can create a wall, which I just showed you, a canvas, which I never used before. I only used the wall, a stream, that would kind of be more like a curation tool, a grid view, a shelf, a back channel. A back channel is like an area where students can ask questions in private. If they're shy, that gives them a voice to ask questions. A map and a timeline. So you have like, 8 different styles of Padlets you can create. So I did the wall. So let's we'll, I'll select we'll select the wall again. All right, and this is kind of like your default, what comes up. It's just a random background. You can change all that. Here, you just give it a title. So we'll just call it 420. All right, and then this is just, we'll just put, what's the description? We'll just put a demo. The icon is just, if you wanted to give it an icon, it'll just display the icon at the top. And then if you share it out on the web, it'll show the icon as well. So it's a nice little touch. Um, this is your unique URL address for the Padlet. It's right here. And then this as well. You can change your wallpaper. You can customize it, change the font. Now, what's nice about this is you can display the different styles of posts. So when students start collaborating in here, they're going to create a post. So if you want their post to display their name, you can turn that on. All right. You can even display the position of the post. All right. I just leave it as a default. You can display whether you want students to respond or make comments on different posts. So you can turn that on and off. Different reactions like thumbs up, thumbs down, like. It gives the students the ability to like your post. Now, this is the best part here is you can require approval. So you guys can add a post, but it won't get posted to the wall until I approve it. So you're going to want to put that on. Again, it's just so like it filters out all the garbage. And then if someone does post something inappropriately, you can take that student to the side and talk to them separately from the rest of the class. And then you can filter out the profanity. So those are like the settings that come up when you create a wall. And then you just hit next. Now I can start posting. So I created my wall, I made my configuration settings. Now the plus sign down here is going to allow you to add a prompt, right? You guys with me? All right, so here I'm just going to put introduce yourself. Um, just put what did you do over break? All right, something like that. You can upload a picture or a file in here. You can include a link to a website. You can do a Google search. You can take a snapshot of a picture of yourself here. And there's all different other ones that you can do here as well. So you can create a video, um, a voice recording, and over an audio recording. All right, you can share your screen in here as well. All right, and if you don't want this note, you can just hit delete and it's gone. All right. So let me go back to the original Padlet. Oh, it's pouring here now. All right, so this is the original Padlet. So I'm going to share this. See where I'm going up here in the share, the top right. I'm going to share, and I can change the privacy just like a Google Doc. So if I wanted to make this um, private just for me, I can. I can put a password on here too. So if you were kind of doing an assessment with the kids, you can make it password protected. Secret is that it's hidden from the public. So it's kind of like unlisted. And then public is out there for everyone to see. And then you can give visitors different rights. They can read, write, or edit. So what else is in the sharing is I can share it right into Google Classroom. So if I took this, I click share on Google Classroom. I select a class, choose an action, click OK. And then here I'm just going to put Padlet demo. All right, there's the link. And I can put a topic in here if I want to. And I click assign. All right, so that's one way you can share it. But for this example here with PD, that I'm just going to copy the link to the clipboard, and then I'm going to put it into the chat. And then I want you guys to add your note to the wall. All right.
All right, let's
All right,
do
so
it.
here we go. God bless you. Oh, I like having these two screens. I can see my screen, and then I can actually see you guys. I don't have to sacrifice my training. Yeah, I'm a geek.
So what, did you just add another screen to your tower, or are you using like a separate computer for it?
I added another screen to my Chromebook, and then I have
Oh, okay.
my own I'm using my own personal Chromebooks. So my other Chromebook I have signed in as a student. That's Pebbles. So I can see what you guys see.
Hmm.
And
Okay,
then I see
I was wondering who that was.
that's me.
It's an
Look, I'll show you.
unfortunate seventh grader.
What?
It's an unfortunate seventh grader.
Yeah. Yeah. All
Okay.
right. I took a picture. I'll show you it. I'll show you the picture of my setup when we're done. All right. So anonymous. Am I doing this right? So I think in this wall, I don't think I didn't require approval. So you guys are able to post in real time. Do you see it? You see it, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the post now. All right, and then I'm going to change the configuration of the wall to require approval. All right, so you can see the difference. Now go ahead and hit the plus sign at the bottom and add a new post. All right, so you guys don't see it now, right?
Yeah, it
It
says
says
requires
requires approval,
approval.
right? So
Yeah.
now what I can do, so
Yeah,
like
it
if
says
you
awaiting
see,
now.
do you see my screen? Look, I'll show you my screen. It's just easier. Well, this way. You see what it says? It says approval. All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I can go into my posts and I can approve them like this. And then it's posted live. Now I can also deleted them too. All right. So that's just a way that you can like keep out the topics that aren't appropriate for your wall. It's just another collaboration tool. And then what's nice about this is here at the bottom, I can add comments here. All right, so now you can actually like the post because that's the way I set it up. And then you can spark peer-to-peer interactions because the comments are left on for the posts. All right, so you can do things like this with Padlet. Now another thing that you can do and see Dave took his picture. See, Brandon, you didn't take your picture. Dave took his picture.
Well, yeah, yeah. I did that for the first one, but after that, I mean,
No big deal.
all right, no excuses. I didn't
That's
take
all
a
right.
picture.
So if you want to, you can click the three dots, Brandon, and you can edit your post.
Yeah.
And you can add, you can add a picture in there. You can change the post-it color. You can, you know, if you wanted to make a
Okay, I
copy of
see.
it, you can, you know. So you can do that too. Like if you were using this in class with teachers, you can have the kids, you can have the teacher like color code certain topics or similar topics on the wall with the post-it notes so that they're sorted out in a different way. It's just another way of presenting the information. You know. Um,
Okay. Now, one question I have, I noticed that once I edited the post, did it ask for your approval on that
yeah, I
or
did. I approved it quickly.
Oh, okay, I got you. Because I was gonna say, I could see kids, posting one thing, and then once it's approved, but it's good that it has that security measure on it as well.
Yeah, so like I can turn that on and off. So obviously you would want to keep that turned on so that you would approve them as they come in. And then like I said, if someone did write something inappropriate, you would in Google Classroom send that student like a private comment or
Yeah, yeah.
whatnot. But what's nice about this is now what I can do is I can take this Padlet, I can share it like I was showing you before, and I can export it. So just say you wanted to use this Padlet as like a reference to a topic or a chapter, how the students were like collaborating in here. You can take this and save it as a PDF file. And now you have proof of their participation in their class. And then it's like notes that they have. It's like a it's like a part of their digital backpack at this point.
Oh,
So,
okay.
which is pretty cool. So that would be in the export area of the share. So export area save as PDF. And then when you save it as a PDF, there it is. So the
I
kids
like how
can,
that's
yeah, it's a nice option, like the kids can actually come back in and say, oh, okay, that's what I wrote. Oh, okay, that's what she wrote, and use it to remember different things or whatnot. So, I mean, that's cool. And then obviously there's another, you can embed take the embed code of the Padlet and put it on your website if you wanted to. Um, and what you can also do is you can take this wall and you can remake it so that it kind of just copies everything that you have into a new Padlet. It won't copy like the notes that you put in there, but it will copy like all of the settings that I have enabled. And there it is. So like that's the remake,
okay.
you know. So I mean it's not a hard tool, but it does pack a lot. It does offer a lot. And the best part is here, if you go back in, like, so now I have three. Well, I'm going to click the three dots here and I'm going to delete the Padlet. But if I wanted to, I can create a new Padlet and just say I wanted to do a map for social studies or a timeline for social studies. I
Yeah.
can do that. And now, you know, the kids have a timeline template. All right. I never really used the timeline template before, but all you do is hit the plus sign. All right. And here, look, it's pointing to the line, and it's asking me here to post something. So let's just put 2000. Happy New Year, whatever. And I can look for a picture. All right, and then you can make a timeline through it, and I can move. I think I can actually take this and move this. Let me see. Oops. So they would have to play with it a little bit more, but the option's here for them, you know. Like I said, I never used the timeline. I just used the wall because for what I needed the wall option was good enough for me. Um, because I was just getting feedback from the kids basically about like a topic that I was doing in my class. So let me turn this off. Okay. So do you guys have any questions about that?
Not too many questions, but I mean, honestly, like this is a really cool tool. I mean, I'm glad you know, figured out. I'm glad you learned how to use it and taught us how to use it because I could even think of like applications for this even outside of school. So now my question is, since we have the school email address, we have access to this now, right? Like unrestricted.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, you're just going to create a free account, and
Okay.
you're going to be, I thought it was 3 Padlets, but you'll see when you create your account, your free account, it'll tell you like how many Padlets you can have for free. And I
Okay.
thought it was 3, but obviously I'm wrong because I have 4 in here. So maybe it's 6. I don't know what it is.
I mean,
But
that's pretty cool either way because I mean, just looking at the PDF creation thing, I mean, you could like make instructions for that. Like if you're giving someone instructions on how to do something, Or if it's say with a classroom like with elementary school, I could see people using this for like Lego assignments or something, like kind of teaching kids how to build certain things. I mean, I'm me, I'm STEM minded, so I'm just thinking
Yeah.
of all the possibilities for this.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm with you right there. That's how my mind works too. So, you know, it's just another tool to use with the kids. It's easy and it integrates with Google Classroom. That's why I wanted to show it because it's not like a big deal. It integrates nicely, it shares nicely, and it's easy to make. It's not a big learning curve at all. I don't feel like it is anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back and share it with my team, and because we were looking, Autumn and I were looking to how to jazz up, uh, like we usually do question of the days anyway, and we kind of did got away from that since the remote learning. So we were going to try to do something like on a Friday, but it'd be something kind of cool to jazz it up a little bit for them.
Yeah, you can definitely use this.
Yeah,
She can
Yeah,
post it.
the
You can create the question right in here. And then what I would do is I would just create one Padlet for each class. Like
yeah,
don't have all the classes in one Padlet and then
right,
post the question. She can create the one Padlet and then remake it for the other three classes
yeah,
and then she's done.
yeah. That's what I think it's gonna be. It'll be good. It's something that would jazz it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's something different because they're gonna
Mhm.
get bored. Like they're gonna get bored with doing the same thing, and we're really doing basic stuff with the kids, which I get, but we still have to like kind of spice it up a little bit so that we don't lose their interest, you know? So, letting them be creators, even like with We Video, Dave, the kids can create videos as well, Flipgrid. But
Yeah.
Padlet's another tool too that you have in your tool belt.
Right.
So, but yeah, well, let me know if you need any help with it. I don't think you will. You'll be
Yeah,
fine.
I'll let you know. We, like I said, we met this morning as a team, but and I was playing around with the other stuff from yesterday. But then I'll talk to her later on. We usually talk a couple times a day. I'll just let her know. Then
Okay.
I'll sit there and I'll play around with it for a little bit, and then I'll share it with her and see
Okay.
what
So
she
when
thinks.
I see you come into my meetings, I know you're sharing it back to Team G. You're
Yeah,
good.
I
Yeah.
got Team G covered.
You got Team G
I'll
covered.
be uh I'll be sharing it with Team H. I could actually already think the timeline function of this should be good for Meg Brower because we're going into the Monroe Doctrine in her social studies class. So I could definitely think about a good use or two for this.
All right, cool. All right, so share back with me. Like if one student or two students use this and it's a nice example, share the link with me so that I can share with other teachers so that they get an idea of how it's being used.
You got it.
All right, cool. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Thank you.
Oh,
All
hey,
right,
real
thank
quick, could I show you something?
Oh
Oh,
yeah, go
see you,
ahead.
Dave.
Dave, I'll
all
see you
Yeah,
right,
stick
later.
around if you want to see something cool.
yeah.
It's a 3D printing project that me and Eve were working on, but Rowan designed the face masks, like the like kind of
Nice.
antiviral masks. So yeah, we 3D printed these. These don't have these straps on them yet, but I just wanted to, you know, show you this. So basically, what you do is you use gauze as the filters, and you do two layers on this, and it's just about as effective as the M95 masks. But
Get
I
out of
thought you'd
here.
think that's cool. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Good,
awesome.
good
How
work,
long
man.
did
yeah.
it take to print?
They take about 4 hours or so. I mean, your printer might take a little bit less time because of how it's optimized. But if you want, I could send you the file for it.
Yeah, definitely send. I mean, not that I can print anything, but yeah, definitely send it to me. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
definitely. Oh yeah, that's just one of the projects I've been working on. The other one, I just built a computer out of a Raspberry Pi that's the size of a credit card, so that's pretty cool. It's thicker, don't get me wrong, but yeah.
Yeah,
All
Oh,
right. Besides that, that's pretty
you're
much everything I got.
that's
good.
awesome. Yeah, please share, Brandon. I'll
All right,
share
you
your
got it.
geekiness with you, definitely.
All right, cool, cool.
All right, now y'all be safe, and I'll talk to you
All
later on.
right, you too, guys. See you
Thank
later.
you.
Yeah. See you
Bye.
later. It's good seeing you both.
You too, Brandon.